Welcome, everyone, to today's session on EndNote 2025, Advanced Searching and Retraction Management. In this session, we'll be exploring some of the exciting features in EndNote 2025 that will help you take control of your research library like never before. And we'll dive into advanced searching techniques that allow you to filter and sort your references with precision. And we'll also explore how to stay up to date with the latest research by effectively managing retracted articles. Whether you're a seasoned EndNote user or new to the software, there are plenty of new tools in EndNote 2025 that will make your reference management more efficient and reliable. Let's get started. Let's take a look at today's session objectives. By the end of this webinar, you should be able to identify retracted articles in your library using the Retraction Watch integration, detect and remove duplicate references using the Find Duplicates tool, perform advanced searches across individual groups, group sets, and the entire library. These are the key skills we'll be covering, and they'll help you work more efficiently with EndNote 2025. Let's explore a significant feature in EndNote 2025. This feature, powered by Retraction Watch, empowers you to identify disputed research in your library using retraction alerts. Now let's talk about receiving retraction alerts in EndNote 2025. This feature is crucial for ensuring your research stays current and accurate. With EndNote 2025, when you set up sync, it will automatically check all your active libraries, not just the one you've designated for syncing, for any research flagged as retracted by Retraction Watch. When a retracted article is identified, EndNote 2025 will create a temporary retractions group in your library, which allows you to easily access and review these articles. All you need to do is click on the retractions group to see which references have been flagged, and from there you can take the necessary steps to manage them. This integration helps ensure you're always working with the most reliable and up-to-date sources in your library. In your library's reference panel, you'll notice an alert on the highlighted summary screen and a retracted publication notification at the top. This alert provides a bullet point list of retraction reasons and a summary. There may be one or multiple reasons listed, and for more details, you can click the Read More link in the alert panel, which typically redirects you to the publisher's website for further information on the retraction. Let's take a closer look at how EndNote 2025 helps you identify retracted research while you're writing in Microsoft Word. When you're using Cite While You Write, any retracted references will display a warning symbol in the Find and Insert My References window. This visual cue makes it easy to spot problematic citations before inserting them into your document. When you click on a flagged reference, EndNote reveals more information at the bottom of the window in the Retracted Publication panel. This includes the official retraction notice provided by Retraction Watch, along with key citation metadata. This way, you can review the retraction notice directly without leaving Word and decide whether to proceed with citing the source or find an alternative. If EndNote detects any retracted references in your Microsoft Word document, it will display a retraction alert button in the EndNote 2025 tab within Word. This alert serves as a final check to ensure that you're aware of any retracted articles that may have been cited in your research. By clicking on the Retraction Alert button, you'll get a summary of all the retracted references cited in your document. This summary provides quick access to details about each retracted article, helping you make informed decisions on how to handle them. Once you've been notified about a retracted article, either through your library or while writing, you can take further action directly within EndNote 2025. After citing a retracted reference, EndNote provides a detailed summary of the retraction. This includes the reasons from Retraction Watch and links to the original retraction notice from the publisher. If you want more context, simply click Read More to visit the publisher's site for full details about the retraction. From there, you can choose Edit Library Reference to open the citation in your library. This gives you the opportunity to annotate it, add notes, or remove it entirely, depending on your needs. Once you've finished reviewing the retracted item, just click Done to return to your work. This workflow makes it easy to respond to retractions in real time, keeping your work accurate and up to date. Next, we'll focus on detecting and removing duplicate references in an EndNote library. This feature is instrumental in maintaining a well-organized library and eliminating unnecessary clutter. In EndNote 2025, detecting duplicates is quick and simple to begin. Just go to the library menu and choose Find Duplicates. EndNote will then begin scanning the currently selected group or your entire library if no specific group is selected. This tool is incredibly useful for keeping your library organized and clean, especially after importing references from multiple sources where duplicates are likely. Once the scan begins, EndNote 2025 will walk you through each detected pair of duplicates, giving you the chance to review and decide what to keep or discard. Once you've started the duplicate detection process, EndNote 2025 lets you define which version of a reference should be kept as the primary one, and you'll see a primary reference drop-down menu with 3 options. Most complete keeps the version with the most metadata, newest keeps the most recently added reference, oldest retains the original entry in your library. After selecting your preferred option, you can click Keep Remaining References to apply your choice automatically to all remaining duplicate sets. This is especially helpful if you're working with a large library and want to clean it up quickly while retaining the most useful version of each reference. After initiating the duplicate search, EndNote 2025 presents duplicate references in a side-by-side comparison window. The reference on the left is your designated primary reference based on the setting you chose earlier, whether that's most complete, newest, or oldest. You can carefully compare both versions and then click Keep this reference above the one you want to retain. The other version will be automatically moved to the trash. This one-by-one review gives you complete control, allowing you to ensure you're always keeping the best version of each reference. If you're not ready to make a decision about a pair of duplicate references, EndNote 2025 gives you flexibility. You can click Skip to leave both references untouched. EndNote will still keep track of them by placing them in a temporary duplicate references group, so you can return to them later for review. If you want to stop the comparison process altogether, you can click Cancel at any time. This will exit the duplicate review process, and any duplicates you haven't acted on will remain in your library unchanged. This approach gives you the option to be thorough without committing to every duplicate decision all at once. After skipping or canceling during the duplicate review process, EndNote 2025 creates a temporary duplicate references group in your library. This lets you revisit those entries at any time. You can highlight one or more items in this group for review. To select multiple references, hold down the Ctrl key on Windows or Command key on Mac OS while clicking. If you decide later that you no longer need these references, simply right-click on your selection and choose Move References to Trash from the menu. This gives you a flexible cleanup workflow. You can move through duplicates quickly and still have the option to review them more thoroughly later on. EndNote 2025 gives you control over how duplicates are detected by letting you customize which fields it compares. You can compare up to 17 different fields, such as author, title, year, DOI, and more. To access these settings, go to the Edit menu on Windows or the EndNote 2025 menu on Mac OS, then select Preferences and open the Duplicates tab. From there, you can choose which fields to use when identifying duplicates and specify how they're compared, either requiring an exact match or allowing for minor differences by choosing Ignore spacing and punctuation. This customization helps you fine-tune the duplicate detection process to match the level of precision you need for your library. Next, we'll explore how to navigate your library and utilize tools to search within individual groups, group sets, specific references, and file attachments in your library. Let's now look at how to search within a single reference in EndNote 2025. To get started, select a reference from your library and click Edit in the reference panel. This opens the full record so you can view or make changes. If you're looking for something specific, like a keyword, author name, or phrase, click the magnifying glass icon to activate the Find feature. Just type your search term into the text box and use the Next and Previous buttons to move through each match within that reference. This is especially useful when reviewing long abstracts, notes, or custom fields. In addition to searching reference fields, EndNote 2025 also allows you to search within attached PDF files. To do this, select a reference with a PDF attachment, then click the PDF tab in the reference panel to open it. Click the magnifying glass icon to activate the Find feature and type in your search term. Just like before, you can use the next and previous buttons to cycle through every occurrence of your term in the document. This is a quick and effective way to locate specific content, like a quote or a method, without having to open the PDF in another application. Simple Search in EndNote 2025 is your go-to tool for quick, broad searching across your entire library. It uses a single text box to search not only your reference fields, but also the full text of attached PDF files and any notes you've added to them. When you type in 2 or more words, EndNote uses an implied and operator, meaning it will return results that include all the words you typed, even if they're not right next to each other. If you want to search for an exact phrase, just wrap it in double quotation marks like this. Climate change, this tells EndNote to look for that exact wording in the exact order. Simple Search is a fast and powerful way to surface anything relevant in your entire library. When using the Simple Search panel in EndNote 2025, you can quickly scan your entire library, including reference fields, full text PDF files, and notes, just by entering terms into the search box. By default, EndNote applies an implied in between multiple terms. For example, if you type climate policy, EndNote will return results that include both words, even if they're found in different parts of the record. To search for an exact phrase, enclose your terms in quotation marks, for instance, climate policy. This tells EndNote to return only results where those words appear together in that specific order. This flexibility allows you to perform both broad and highly targeted searches with minimal effort. When using the Simple Search panel in EndNote 2025, you can quickly scan your entire library, including reference fields, full text PDF files, and notes, just by entering terms into the search box. By default, EndNote applies an implied and between multiple terms. For example, if you type climate policy, EndNote will return results that include both words, even if they're found in different parts of the record. To search for an exact phrase, enclose your terms in quotation marks, for instance, climate policy. This tells EndNote to return only results where those words appear together in that specific order. This flexibility allows you to perform both broad and highly targeted searches with minimal effort. While Simple Search is great for quick lookups, Advanced Search in EndNote 2025 gives you much more control over how and where you're searching. With Advanced Search, you can build multi-line search queries using specific fields like author, year, or journal title, and combine them with Boolean operators such as and, or, and not. You can also apply comparison rules to filter by things like dates, partial matches, or word placement within a field. One of the most powerful additions is the ability to save your search strategies. So if you're running the same types of searches often, you don't need to recreate them each time. You can simply reload a saved search. Advanced Search is ideal when you need to drill down into large libraries or conduct highly specific queries. In the Advanced Search panel, the field list allows you to target exactly where EndNote should search within each reference. By default, fields like author, year, and title are shown, but you can choose from any available field in your library, including custom fields or those related to publication details, notes, tags, and more. This makes your searches far more efficient and precise. For example, if you're only looking for references from a particular journal, you can set the field to journal and avoid results from unrelated fields. Being strategic about which fields you search will help you get cleaner, more focused results, especially in large libraries. Once you've selected a field to search, the next step is to define how EndNote should compare the information in that field. This is done using the comparison list. This dropdown lets you choose the relationship between the field and your search term. Some of the most common options include: is dash for exact matches, is less than or is greater than, great for sorting by year or numerical values. Field begins with or field ends with, to search for terms at the start or end of a field. Word begins with, useful if you're unsure of the full word or want to match stems. These comparison options give you a lot of flexibility in how you structure your search, especially when you're working with highly specific criteria. Now that you've selected your field and comparison method, it's time to enter your search terms, also called search parameters. In EndNote 2025, you can define up to 10 search terms at once, each applied to a different field or using different comparison criteria. Simply type or paste your term into the search for field. You can even include special characters like tabs or paragraph breaks if you copy them from a text editor. This makes it easy to run complex searches that reflect the nuances of your library's structure and your research needs. In the advanced search panel, you'll also need to decide how your search lines interact. This is where Boolean operators come into play. You can choose from AND, which narrows your results by requiring that both conditions are true. Example, author is Lee and year is greater than 2020, or which broadens your search by including references that meet either condition. And for example, title contains climate or weather, not, which excludes matches to the second condition. Example, subject is biology, not marine. These operators allow you to build highly specific queries by combining different conditions together logically. We value your input. At Claravit, your feedback is essential in helping us improve and provide a better training experience. After this session, we would really appreciate it if you could take a few moments to complete our 2-question survey. It's quick and easy, and it gives us the insight we need to continually refine our resources and content. If you need help with EndNote at any point, the EndNote Support Hub is your go-to resource. Whether it's an issue you're facing or you have general questions, Claravit's team of EndNote experts is available 24/7 via chat, email, or phone. Plus, the portal has a wealth of resources, including troubleshooting tips, step-by-step guides, and frequently asked questions to help you resolve any problems quickly. You can visit the Support Hub at any time for assistance. EndNote Support Portal. I want to highlight an incredible resource, the EndNote LibGuide. This page is your ultimate guide for mastering EndNote, whether you're just starting or looking to take your skills to the next level. Inside the LibGuide, you'll find on-demand learning materials, including tutorial videos, a live training calendar, and quick reference guides designed to help you make the most out of EndNote. It's a fantastic way to continue your learning at your own pace. You can access the EndNote LibGuide anytime to dive deeper into specific features or revisit topics discussed today. And if you're looking for even more interactive help, check out our training portal for upcoming live sessions. Remember, EndNote isn't just about managing references. It's about making your research process more efficient and organized. So explore these resources and don't hesitate to contact us if you need assistance. As we wrap up this session and the final class in our 8-part EndNote 2025 webinar series, I want to take a moment to thank all of you for joining us. Whether you attended one session or all 8, from the foundational tools in our essential level webinars to the deep dives we took in these advanced sessions, we hope you're walking away with new skills, insights, and confidence in using EndNote 2025 to manage your research more effectively. On behalf of Claravit, thank you again for your time, questions, and commitment to growing your research toolkit. We hope to see you again in future sessions.